If you're unsure how to work on Toon Boom Harmony, how to start the scene, or you're super afraid of working with rigs, I'll show you in 3 simple steps in this video how I approach this entire process from posing, polishing the poses and animating. So I'll show you all of that step by step, and right now let me show you something. This is the animatic of the scene that I'll be working on today. Look, bam, bam, bam. And I have the rigs here. Boom. See? Now I'm going to use the animatic that I have, and on top of use that animatic as reference to pose my characters because it's very accurate, or at least I like how it looks on the animatic. Sometimes on the animatics that I make, I'm very close to the character's design. Other times, no. For example, on the kid. On the dude there, I'll have to do some changes. So boom, also. Now, I'm going to block that layer and start moving some stuff around here. Just to make this character look, boom. Just to make it look huge. And this is what I'm going to do right now. This is a quick blocking, and on top of this blocking that I'll be doing here, I'll start drawing on top just to troubleshoot what I did, be my own director, and see how can I improve these poses. Bam. So we're always going to have an animatic. We also have the rigs, and it's just time to create beautiful poses, because posing is a 60% of a good amazing animation. So if your poses looks good, especially if this type of animation in this scene, everything will, like, the character will move within the same pose. So I have to make sure those poses are working well, those poses looks clean, so when I move to animation I don't have to go back and recreate some stuff. There you go. This is a quick blocking just to figure out stuff. For example, here I want this to look angry. I wonder, let me remember, where is my eyebrow? Here, there you go. Awesome. Cool. And then let me see if I can copy and paste the eye here. Bam. And bam. No! Okay, I'll have to... You know what? Which is this eye? Oh, this is this eye. Cool. I screw up there. So, bam. This is the cool thing about all of these videos, is that I'm going to show you exactly how I mess up, and I'm going to show you what it really takes to animate these things. You know what? Instead of destroying the thing, I'll just change the arm. I have 2 types of arms on this rig. One that is these deformers, and the other one that is just one arm with one deformer in the middle. Here we have multiple deformers here, bam. So I can have more flexibility on this thing. Bam. And the hand will be around here. Just a quick blocking. I don't care too much right now. I just want to have something here. I'm cleaning these deformers a bit so it doesn't look awful. Let me start moving this around so you can start looking like it's going away in perspective or forward towards camera. Awesome. And then this. Cool. Let me disable the animatic. Yeah, it's okay. This is the basic blocking. This is the first step that I mentioned. You know what? I would like to do something here. Let's see. No. I'll instead just use the eyebrow. I'll use the eyebrow. And then reveal maybe something like this. I'll see as I move forward. This is an exploration process. Bam. Bam. Cool. Awesome. Now we need a dude. Let's post this dude super fast here. Bam. 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 And smaller. Then it's just a basic blocking where I can start moving things around. Have to make this dude a bit straight. So one line there. Awesome. Cool. Bam. Bam. Now this dude is going to be stretched like crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to destroy this. Maybe this is the moment that I just start destroying this thing, because I think I can grab all of this, move it over here. Bam. There you go. Get out of here for a second. And then bam, 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 bam. Cool. Bam. And then from here to here, starting to align this a bit more. Who's doing this? I don't want this to break. There you go. That thing was messing with me. Bam. Just a quick blocking of this character. Oops. Awesome. There you go. I'm going to clean all of that stuff later as I start doing some drawovers. Opa. Cool. So we can extend all of this. I wonder if I should show that part of the leg. Yeah, wait. It'll be easy to animate if I just get rid of this part. So let's get rid of this part. Let's get rid of all of this. Let's get rid of all of this. Oh, pff, you stay in here like concha su madre. Bam, bam. Awesome. Playing around with the stuff. I'm not afraid of destroying this dude. Ah! Cool. I can add then deformers on that tongue so I can make it look even crazier. I'm going to play around with that eye too. Cool, let me get rid of these ones here. Bam. Bam. Arm. Okay, let's go inside. I hope I'm not screwing up everything. That's awesome. Cool. And then from here to here. Okay, and bam. And then I'm going to grab the air fryer colors. Make this bigger, bam. And I'm going to also work on the smoothing. And right now I'm going to trace on top of this cool design that I did on the hand. Bam. So the arm will be here. Awesome. So this hand is working. Then we have fingers. Ah! Quick. Bam. I'm massaging these deformers. Boom. I'll push that dude even more soon. I think this is too much. Dude, cool. Cool. Now I'm going to copy and paste this arm towards the other side. I hope I can do that. Sometimes I'm a little bit messy when I'm rigging these characters, just so I can move faster and enjoy the animation process. So maybe I screw up here, but let me show you something really cool. I cannot copy and paste it because I screw up something. I don't care. Boom, delete that, clone selected drawings only, bam, bam. Beautiful. Cool. So this is the basic blocking of my characters. So we did a rough blocking of these dudes, and what I'm going to and what I'm going to do right now is have fun. What I'm going to do right now is draw some drawers. Marker number 2. Dude, where are you? Here. Let me add a color code. Let's have fun, dude. Let's have fun. So this is like ah. So how can I push that feeling of this dude being dying, dude? Here. It's like these are the glasses. Okay, these are the glasses. Maybe the pupil. I can put it here. The nose could be something like ah. And then from here to here. Nah. Ah. Why this doesn't feel like screaming? Ah. No, it looks old there. It's like I feel this part should go a bit up. Yes, sir. That was. Awesome. That was the thing. I needed to. I needed to pull that thing up. And then this like this. And then this here. And the eyebrow, yes, sir, the eyebrow like this. Something like this with those piercings. Now maybe the eyes. Yeah, kind of something like that I like. This is McLovin. No, because the camera is too further away, we don't need to add too many details there, so I can just simplify this to a lot here. Let me stretch this part of the skull, make this bigger. Bam! Awesome. It's like, Henry, can you stretch your skull? I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. piercing, yeah. And then from here to here. Awesome. And then from and then from here to here like this. And now let's clean this dude. Well, now let's clean. Let's be more accurate with the ideas here. Cool. I want the butt here. Guys, the butt is the most important thing on every character design, every character creation that you'll have, and never, ever, never forget that, okay? If I have to leave a piece of advice to the young generation of animators, never, ever forget about drawing the butt. Cool. Bam. And then from here to here. Bam. Bam. And then from here to here. Interesting, interesante. The arm, I would love to one line the arm with the back. Opa. Yeah. So just to look at this. All of this will be black. So in order to avoid color tangents, what the fuck is that? Something that I just invented right now. In order to avoid color tangents, look. Look, for example, this part of the hair is going to be black. This part of the arm is going to be white. This part of the sleeve is going to be black because it connects with the t-shirt. So, bam, we have black, white, black here. Bam, so it doesn't color tangent. I remember when I was in college, I had a friend and I was helping this friend using Toon Boom. And and I grab a concept from my 3D workshops to explain a concept in Toon Boom. He's like, hey, you know what? You are counter animating here. You are counter animating, and for her, that made a lot of sense. She's like, oh yeah, because I am animating on this part of the peg. The moment that I want to modify this animation of this peg below, I cannot do that because I already put an animation on top and it's influencing this one. So I'm counter animating sometimes when I need to fix something. And then she told that to the teacher. She said, yeah, Henry, help me. He told me about the counter animation. That's he's just inventing words. That's bullshit. And I laugh because it was like, yeah, actually, it was a concept that I grabbed from my 3D mentor and I put it on Toon Boom because it makes sense. But if you are like saying that into someone that works in the Toon Boom pipeline, it's like, what the heck? It's bullshit. What the heck? But yeah, it was really funny. It was really funny. There you go. I have my character here, and now I can pose the character on top. But before doing that, let me work on this mother F here. I'm getting energies. I'm getting energies right now, dude. So bam, bam. What time is it? 11:30. I have a meeting soon. Boom. Boom. Let's go turbo mode. Let's go turbo mode. Too much time. You know what? Get out of here. Beautiful. So I'm seeing these control lines around this dude. See? And not only that, I'm also seeing this. So I'm going to use this grid to build my character on top. So it looks very badass. Wait! Telling you guys, every time that I'm approaching this is a new challenge. So how can I make this feel like it's going around this shape? You know what? Instead of... I feel like I just need to do something like this. No. No! Let's go back to the drawing. I feel like low key, it's working. I feel like I can maybe taper this towards the top a bit. Okay. Let me duplicate this here. I love to use Command F when I'm working in Toon Boom. I can move from full screen to not that full screen. Now, you know what? I like this eye over here. Let's work with this eye over here. Beautiful. The three-headed mutant chihuahua versus the giant air fryer, guys. Only on cinemas. What? Yeah, dude. Dude, and I have many other ideas. Beautiful, amazing ideas that I would love to work on. Looks... Yeah, maybe a bit of this. Cool, you know what? Time to get rid of the rig. Let me just see this. I'm going to do a sketch. When I'm not feeling the stuff, I like to do some sketches. So we have this here, 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 here. Maybe we can reveal a little bit of the top part of this eye, so we see the volume. Henry, where's that 31? It's 31. It's the temperature in which this dude is cooking, because it's an air fryer, and when it turns into a monster, the temperature increases to 420. Henry, why 420? Because I felt it was funnier than 69. Okay, makes sense, Henry, for sure. Now I like more this thing that I did here. Let me just squash. Let me just squash that a bit. The 31 I feel could be something like this here. Awesome. Other than that, the arms, let's see the arms. Cool, done. This one here could be something like this. And this could open towards this side a bit like this. Beautiful. Time, 33. 37 here on the clock. Let's wrap up. Let's finish this. Okay, we have the drawings. Let me get rid of this one here, and now what I'm going to do is post this character on top of this. Cool. Let me reduce the up. Awesome. Boom, boom. Boom. So this is the three process. The first step was just doing a blocking pass. Now on top of that blocking pass, I drew I did a draw over, and on that draw over I went. Wait, where's the eye that I cloned? Okay. On top of that draw over, brain cells dying here. On top of that draw over, now I am posing or the rig again, just so I can make it more accurate to my lines. Because I don't want it to look too cut out. I want it to look like, you know what, there were human hands adding some stuff around this, huh? Cool, and then these will go here. Awesome. Let me move this a bit more down. Dude, I get lost right now, thinking on my thoughts. Bam, there you go. Ooh! Cool, let's copy and paste this dude. Bam. Come on. Awesome. Now let's go do this, dude. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you go. Bam. Now we're posing this dude. Come on. Now these people, now I don't want this to be cut by anything. I want complete freedom on this. This eyebrow, also bam. And then these up, 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 up. Boom. Awesome. Boom. Oh, see, now I can turn this line into actually, I can turn this into that line that I drew here. Awesome. And the only thing that I do here is getting rid of this fill color, maybe reducing a little bit of the thickness. Awesome. And then this goes like that. Awesome. Boom bam. Awesome. Now the hair, boom. That's why I like to combine drawing and rigging, because if my whole entire person will be just moving pieces around, I will already become a musician or something. It's super boring. And there you go. And this, oh, the color tangent. The color tangent. Awesome. You know, today I feel like I want to reinvent the 12 principles of animations and all the drawing fundamentals. So maybe I'll write a book and being like, you know what, guys, I'll reinvent the principles. It's funny. The same, the same thing happens in my community. It's like I was working on a PDF. I showed to one of the members of the community the PDF. He's like, Henry, you shouldn't add the word fundamentals on your PDF, because you are not showing us the fundamentals. Those are industry level skills, and no, most of those things I've never heard in my life. And some of those things are me changing the name of the shit, like fucking, instead of saying flow, I put like the one line in because it's more intuitive. It's more intuitive, and the way that I like to explain it is a way that, you know what, just think about this and you'll get that concept. But yeah, those type of fundamentals or industry level concepts that I share in this free community is are concepts that I also use to direct my own clients' projects, and even it's a way to unify the communication with any professional animator in the industry. So when I have to give or provide notes, I use the same concepts. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. If there you go. If you would like to take a look at that, there is a link there. You can join for free and have a lot of masterclasses for free. Just that's a gift from me to you. Dude, at the end of the day, dude, what the first thing that we have to do is stop being nerds. Stop collecting concepts around or looking for the special concepts around, dude. The main thing that we have to do is start creating, start making stuff. So I put all the concepts that you need, just the concepts that you need to start having the experience in this freedom in whatever you're trying to create in one single place. Free, boom, got it, and then move forward as fast as possible out of those videos to start creating your own stuff. Don't be a nerd. Nerds! My roommate will be like, why is this dude screaming all the time? Where's the piercing? Where's the piercing? Where's the F piercing? Here. Let's modify this tone now that we are here. Time 45. What the heck? Yep, something like this. Color drop, damn. Color. Awesome. There you go. Now another thing that I'm going to do is come here to this hand. This hand, I will add a color, which is going to be almost something like, oopsie. Which is going to be something like this. Color, I'm going to put this into the color art, and I'm going to, wait, all of this is in line art, right? So the hand here will reveal the line art only, and the color art here is going to cut the other dude. So I'm bringing the color art all the way out of this, all the way out of this. And now I can be like, Ramon, you will be cutted by this thing here. And see, now these arms will be cutted by that. But now another thing that I have to add to that cutter is this black line here. Awesome, beautiful. And I'll do the same thing on the other one. Oh, amazing, it's there. So I just need to add a line art and a color art. The color art will be here. Just disconnect all the way out of this. I'll put a composite here, wait. And then this here, bam. Cool. Badass! Polishing this a bit more. Cool, let's get rid of these drawings here. Yeah, these eyes looks weird. I feel I need to do some retouching around. You know what? Where's the eye that is cloned? ¿Ves, hijo de puta? A lot of stuff. So this here, that one there. And these other two there, huh? Oh, it's already there. I don't care about the rest. Separate this a bit. Open this body more. You know what, guys? When everything is good in our minds, we're able to enjoy everything of this more. But sometimes when we are stressed out by other stuff in life, yeah, maybe we're not able to experience this with a lot of fun. But I'm trying to be here, like bam, bam, moving things around, and everything will go okay. So sorry if I am not talking too much. But you'll see that this will look very beautiful. Now this shit, I want this to be something like the former. Bam, bam. I hope this works. I hope this works. I hope this works. No. Dude, wait, no, you're not working. Let me try another one. Bam. This, hopefully. I totally forgot how to read. What the heck I did there, dude? That was funny. No, it's because it's a F text. Well, I'll figure out how to do it later. Maybe I'll export this as a PNG and then bring it back. Other than that, that's the thing. This is the main poses. Let me flip just to check if this doesn't look weird. Awesome, and then we have pose A. What the heck happened there? Let me expand this exposure here. Let me clean all of this stuff. Okay, time to go crazy here then. I'm going to delete all of this. And then F5. Awesome, and now I'm going to pose A, pose B. You know what, let's record another video to animate. In this one, I'll show you how I block the poses, how I draw on top of the poses, And on another video, I'm going to animate all of this stuff, make time and feel appeal, and all of that. But for now, this is the first step of all of this crazy animation process, which is all about, oopsie, let me put this more towards the center. All about posing, and posing. Combining both rigs and drawings. That was the word I was looking for. Rigs and drawings. That's how we mask also the character, and how using drawings we are able to push the expressions of this dude. There you go. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would like to have a complete masterclass in all the animation fundamentals that I learned over the years, I am giving away all of those things free on my community. Feel free to check out on the description link, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!